right, so the map is showing the ramp right up here on the left. All right, I see a sign. I believe we might be here. Got a little bit of drizzle going on. Wasn't really expecting that, but let's see. I think we're in the right spot. Looks like it. Yep, I see Matt right there putting the boat in. Awesome, we're here. Oh, this is a cool looking place. All right, well, we just made it here. Matt's unloading his boat. I'm gonna get right and unload mine. When he pulls up, I'm gonna unstrap everything. Then we're gonna have a good time today. Hopefully it doesn't rain. Looks like the sun is going to pop through. Let's see if we can catch him. I think it's gonna be fun. All right, so made it out here on the lake, and I got Matt back here behind me. You can see his sweet Trick 10's John boat right there. But we're out here and pretty surprised at what we're seeing. It's a ton of standing timber out here. It's a really, really cool looking lake. Like I said, it's a small lake. It's only like 180 acres. But we've had fish blowing up around us. We've been just talking a little bit and getting our scales set up and everything. We're gonna have a good time. Best 5, we're gonna fish till 3 o'clock, and it's what time is it right now? About 7:30, somewhere in there. So we're hoping to catch some big ones. I think we should. What we're gonna do is we're actually gonna do a little ride around. It's so much standing timber in this lake that we can't just rip and run down the lake. So we're gonna do a little ride around, get to where we want to start at. Then we're gonna start making our first cast. Hopefully we catch a big one. I'm gonna predict, how much weight do you think it's gonna take? Just a prediction. It's got some big ones in here, y'all. It's got some big ones.
I'll go with 16.
16 pounds. I was thinking 15, so we're very close. But hopefully we both catch more than that. So let's go ahead. Let's go down the lake. Let's see if we can catch them. All right, so we got to go very, very slow because we really don't know what is under the water. There's so much stuff sticking up. It's crazy. So we're just going to idle along. I'm sure we're going to hit some stuff, but hopefully we catch some big ones. Alrighty, I'm actually gonna go ahead, and this is probably where I'm gonna start. I'm just gonna wait for Matt to message me back and make sure we're good to go, but I'm gonna start right here, and it's 60 degrees is what I'm showing as far as water temp, and the water's really clean. So I think that I'm gonna start with, I don't know, we have no breeze or anything. I think I'm gonna throw the popper. So go ahead and get this net out. Hopefully we need that doggone thing. Hopefully we need it. And hopefully we get a big one. You know, 59 degrees, that's good water temp for a popper. So that's what we're gonna start off with. Got the old Azuma. This is in a bluegill color. So, you know, this time of year you have bluegills up shallow. See if we can get one. Kind of stopped on a little point right here. Got a little cut that goes in. And the water's, I mean, it's pretty clean. I want to move over to the other side of the lake. I'm going to ease over there. All right, so we are going to start right here. This is like kind of a point that comes out. And we're gonna start off throwing the spinnerbait. And the water here is 59.4 as well. Whew, just hit a stump. And the water here is 59.4 as well. So that tells me that pretty much all over the lake is gonna be about that temperature. So let's see if we can get us one off this point right here. Got a little breeze blowing, which I really like. Finally got a little breeze. So we'll probably pick up that chatterbait too, and that square bill. Like I said, we just got to get that first bite. Got to get us a fish to tell us something. Let's pick up, let's throw the square bill. Let's throw the square bill. Let's get the spinnerbait. Throw the square bill a little bit. Then we might go chatterbait, or we might just move back up more towards the upper end of the lake. There's one. There's one. That time on the square bill. It's a pretty decent one too. Oh, we got him by the very back hook. I mean the very back hook. Please don't come off. Oh, he is hooked so badly. Oh, we got him. Well, there's the first one up here on this little point. I'll take him. All right. This guy right here. Get this hook out. If we can get it out, he was hooked a lot better than what I thought he was. Had him in the very, very tip of the lip right there. Hey, there we go. Pretty guy on that one knock. We hadn't been throwing it that long, so let's get the scale wherever that is right here. And let's see what we got. All right, so this is fish number one. .11. All right, 2.11. First fish. I'll take it. There we go. Pretty guy. Thank you, bud. All right, got him on that square bill. Hadn't been throwing it that long. Good deal. And just for time reference purposes, it is, what time is it? 9:04. So I just caught that fish at probably like 9:02. And he was up here like on a little 5-foot flat. He wasn't on that tree. He was near it. But I'm gonna throw up there to it. I can tell you that much. I'm gonna throw the spinnerbait up there in it. Figured it would be one there with that wind blowing like that. All right, number two. That is a perfect spot. I mean, I just caught that last fish right there. We might be getting into some fish. Just a little chunk. Not a giant, but I'll take him. don't think I had my camera on for catching that fish, this fish right here, but had that camera right there on, so got it on that. But we're gonna weigh this fish real quick. I had actually weighed him already, but we're gonna show it. There's 2.13. That's what I had it locked in at. Lock it in at 2.13 in position number 2. But I got him on this back camera, so it's all good. All right, thank you, buddy. Got him on the spinnerbait. Old spinnerbait fish. Good deal. Heck yeah. All right. A little bit of a bummer there. I forgot I had turned my GoPro off just for a second when I stepped to the back of the boat, and I didn't turn it back on, but that's all good. I got him on that, got that catch on that back camera, so. But right here on this little lead, this point right here is where I caught it. And I mean, he smoked it when I started cranking. Just with this little ripple, I just said it was no reason why I shouldn't get a bite on a spinnerbait. I don't know if I just need to just sit here and work it and really fish it hard, or what. Let's see if there's any more up there that wanna bite this thing. Let's throw the swim jig a little bit. Got it. Swim jig. Get it here. This is number 3. He'll go over a pound. Oh, he gobbled it too. Well, it's been a little while, but we got him. He was up there all by them stumps. He smoked that swim jig too. Let's see what this guy will weigh. He ain't gonna go much, but he'll be over a pound. 1.19. Lock him in position 3. Make sure we got him in position 3. Yep. Swim jig fish, nice and shallow. That's how I like them. Pretty one. All right, thank you, bud. I ain't been throwing that swim jig long either. That's sweet. Just off. He was like in 2 foot of water. Nice. And I'm actually just throwing this on my 7.2 frog rod, this Lew's Carbon Fire. It's a really good rod for a swim jig too. It's kind of a softer tip. Good for like roll casting and all. I like it. But I like it for my frog as well. But just 6.4 to 1. Good old Abu Garcia Revo, and then I got 50-pound Balzac's braid on here. It's just, we're just up here in this shallow stuff, up here in the back on this flat. And just throwing this swim jig around all this wood. Get in here. Yep. They are back here on this wood. There's number 4. Boom, right there. I'm looking at my GoPro back here, and it's 1 minute and 43 seconds since I caught that last one. Now we're gonna go to position number 4. And he is 1.67. Make sure we're in position number 4. We are. All right, so 1.67 locked in position number 4. That is 2 bites quick on that swim jig. We're gonna get a big one on that thing. There he is. Thank you, bud. And this is just a brim colored swim jig with a bluegill Rage, I got that all mixed up. Rage Miniscrub trailer. There you go. And it's just a 3/8 ounce, just bluegill colored swim jig. So y'all can see the setup. That's what it is right there. Nothing special. Throwing on that braid though. That's one thing. I threw the swim jig a little bit earlier up on the upper end of the lake, but it just wasn't a lot of this shallow wood. You know, a swim jig excels when you have this shallow cover and you're able to bring this jig right by it. You know, it's just purely a reaction strike. I might have just got bit right then, but he didn't hold on to it. But it's just purely a reaction strike, and the fish just, they crush it. When they bite it, most of the time, it is a really, really hard bite. And both bites that I've gotten have been really, really hard. So hopefully we kind of figured something out. I mean, we caught those 2 fish quick. If nothing else, it's an area. And I kind of figured that too, because seeing so many beds back here and all makes me definitely think that, you know, we got some fish back here. They're back here pushed up. I mean, just, oh God, I missed that. Here we go, that's number 5. Oh, he's got part of his gill hanging out. Oh, I could have flipped him all day. He had it choked, actually. I didn't realize he had it as good as he did. Another one on that swim jig. Going to work, baby. All right. I mean, we going shallow just like we like them. Dirt shallow. All right, y'all, so I've done a horrible job of keeping my GoPro on for some reason, but luckily I got it on the back camera, but just caught a 2.05. That completed the limit. Got that locked in at 2.05. That is our limit fish. Awesome. Another swim jig fish right there. And luckily I'm running that back camera, because if I didn't, that wouldn't be good. I don't know why I'm forgetting to cut this front camera on so much, but pretty cool deal. Nice. That was our limit fish, and they are back here just dirt shallow. Dirt shallow. That fish was right on the side of that stuff right there. We're gonna have to get right and take our bibs off, because it's getting a little warm. That's actually the first one on the swim jig that I caught that was kind of like not on a piece of wood. I didn't see one anyway. So, good deal. Hopefully we can just duplicate this all over the lake. The water's muddy back here too. Just talked to a couple guys and they said they hadn't done much either, so I don't know. We're gonna ease back up towards the front. See if we can get one. All right, we are back in action. So what are we gonna throw? Boy, oh boy. Has this bite been tough, y'all? I mean, ugly, ugly, ugly tough. Let's throw that chatterbait again. Let's pick that up and throw that. Cut this off here. All right. Have not caught a fish on the chatterbait, but I'm just thinking for some reason maybe something will bite it. Ooh, those logs will fool you. They will fool you. I mean, I really feel like the wacky worm is the way to catch them, but I mean, caught a couple on it and switched over to the Cinco. Nothing. So I don't particularly know if it's the way to catch them or not. If it is, it ain't the way I'm catching them. But it's 109, so we still got plenty of time. We're fishing till 3. we still got plenty of time to figure something out, but they are not committing or fired up, or I don't even know what to say. They're just not biting, simply not biting. Because this is like a little point that comes out. Definitely should have some fish on it. There's one. There's one. Might be. Oh. Chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out. There's one right there on that tree. He's a little guy. He's not going to cull though. I don't think he's going to cull. Got him on that worm though, off these trees. Nope. Not gonna cull. All right, well, there's one. There's one on that worm. Right there off them, like, stop sticking up. Let's get up there and see if we can get another one. Got him on that Texas rig June bug worm. Right out here. Maybe just this shallow wood. This wood that's a little bit closer to the bank. A little bit closer to the shoreline maybe. This is kind of what they want, or where they're at. I don't know. See if we get another one to commit. Definitely not the size we want, but I'll take it. All right, so it's clouding up. The air's changing. The temp's changing a little bit. Starting to feel a little bit like the fish should start biting to me. Oh my God. Big. Oh my God, we got a big one. Oh my God, he just come off. Oh my God. Oh my God, I just lost a freaking 8 or 9 pounder. I know y'all saw that on the GoPro. Oh. Oh no. That was an 8 or 9 pounder. I don't know why he come off. I don't know why he come off. Boy, oh boy, if that wasn't a giant. Good grief. That was a big one. Yeah, there she is. As soon as she saw me, she went off of it. There she is. There she is. Come here. Oh, no, she's... Come here. Got her. Yes. Oh, man, he paid to come back. That's a good one. I mean, that ain't nowhere near as big as the one that I lost, but got that one. That's a pretty one right there. All right, let's get a weight on this one. That's a solid one. That's definitely going to cull that 1.16. Or 1.19 is what it's going to cull. It's probably 3 3/4. Not real sure. Come on, get in there. Yep, 3.74. All right. So right now we got 11.72 is what we have. There we go. That's a pretty one. That is a beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. Right up there on that bed. Thank you, girl. I'm gonna get back up there. Oh man, if I had that other one, we'd have a mega sack. But at least I got that fish. So let's go on and get down the bank and get around the corner, see if we can pick up another one. All right, let's get on back to the ramp. That's it. It's 2:57 right now. The ramp's right there. We're gonna ease our way back to the ramp. See where the chips fall. It was fun. It was a good day, but lost a doggone giant. It was tough today too. I mean, it was, I don't know why it was tough, but it was. All right, well, we made it back to the ramp and got the boats loaded up. So we're gonna do the final weigh-in. It was actually a very tough day, and I'm not real sure why. I mean, the conditions were really perfect to have a good bite. The wind picked up, the cloud cover was good. I don't know, it was, I mean, the pressure was dropping. It was really weird. I mean, and plus we were on a new fishery we had never seen as well. But, you know, we did put some fish in the boat as well. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get to the final weigh-in, and I ended with 11.72. 11.72 with 5 fish. So
that is definitely the winning bag right there, my friend. I got my butt whooped. I caught 2 fish. One of them I didn't even weigh because it was so small. The second one was 256, and that was it.
256.
Maybe 2 other bites. It was, I just struggled all day long.
It was tough. I mean, I caught my fish on a variety of different baits and different places. You caught your keeper out offshore?
It was, yeah. It was in like 14 feet of water.
Okay, wow. So he caught his offshore, and as y'all saw in the video, I caught mine, some of mine dirt shallow, way less than 2 foot. And I actually lost that big one in like 1.5 feet, 2 foot of water as well. So it was fun coming out and breaking down a new body of water, but it was tough as well. And we did talk to a couple other guys that came up here to the ramp, and they caught, what, 4? I think they only caught 4 fish. So,
yep.
You know, and they actually fish here all the time. So just a tough day. I will definitely get back out here. It was really cool to see all this standing timber. It was actually the most standing timber of any lake that I've ever fished before. I've never even fished one that had this much.
There's a lot
out here.
There's a lot of timber out there.
Yep, so really cool. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that subscribe button. Also, go check out Matt's channel as well. I really appreciate y'all watching, and I'll see you next time on Gunfish TV.